In this video, we're going to start Chapter 2. And Chapter 2 is all about functions and relations. We're going to start with understanding relations. But before we go over what a relation is, let's look at number lines and how number lines are related to the coordinate system. So here I have two different number lines. On the first number line, we're going to find the point 4. On the second number line, we're going to find the point -2. Now let's pretend this first number line represents x values and this second number line represents y values. If we were to take this y number line and flip it so that it's vertical, then we're going to make a coordinate system. When we flip it, however, the x number line, which will now be the x-axis, is going to intersect the y number line, which will now be the y-axis, at the point 0 in the x and 0 in the y. So let me go ahead and redraw this and flip it. So now you see that we have our x-axis and our y-axis, and they form this coordinate plane. So that point where those two intersected was the point 0, 0. 0, 0 is also known as the origin when talking about this system. What we had on our x number line was the point 4, and what we had on our y number line was the point -2. So that is going to be the coordinate 4, -2, where the first coordinate is the x coordinate and the second coordinate is that y coordinate. And the way we would graph that, remember, we need to move 4 over, which you can see was still plotted on that x-axis, and we need to move 2 down, so our new point is going to be here at +4, because we moved 4 over, -2. We moved 2 down. So that's our point for -2. So what we have here is known as an ordered pair, where you have an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. Remember, we also went over quadrants, and I'll go over those really briefly. We have quadrant 1, and that would be where the x-coordinate is positive and the y-coordinate is positive. We have quadrant 2, that would be where the x-coordinate is negative and the y-coordinate is positive. We have quadrant 3, that would be where both x and y are negative. And we have quadrant 4, and that is where the x is positive and the y is negative. So our point that we found for -2 falls within this fourth quadrant. And that is a review of the Cartesian coordinate system.